What if a Javanese temple architect secretly designed Napoleon's military strategies? Archival evidence reveals coded letters exchanged between Napoleon and Raden. Raden Wijaya II wasn't just an advisor. He was a strategist in disguise. His knowledge of Javanese temple layouts transformed into battlefield formations. The intricate carvings on ancient structures became military blueprints. This architectural genius operated in secret. The Javanese architectural principles were fundamentally different from European warfare concepts. Raden introduced new dimensions to Napoleon's strategies. His understanding of spatial harmony created unexpected tactical advantages. The enemy could never predict these moves. Archival documents show Raden Wijaya II studied European military texts before advising Napoleon. He merged Eastern philosophy with Western warfare. This fusion created unprecedented military innovations. His secret knowledge came from years of cross-cultural study. Raden's architectural blueprints contained hidden meanings. What appeared as temple designs were actually tactical deployments. Each structure represented a military formation. The symmetry in his work translated to battlefield coordination. This was more than just design. The Javanese concept of Gotong Royong influenced Raden's strategic thinking. This principle of collective action became military coordination. His understanding of communal structures shaped troop movements. The architect-turned-strategist brought a new philosophy to warfare. Archival evidence suggests Raden Wijaya II operated in complete secrecy. Only Napoleon and a select few knew his true identity. His Javanese origins were concealed behind European pseudonyms. The architect's dual identity remained a guarded secret. Raden's architectural knowledge wasn't just theoretical. It was practical warfare. Temple construction techniques became fortification methods. The principles of sacred geometry guided military encampments. His understanding of space transformed into tactical advantage. This was a revolution in military thinking. The coded correspondence between Napoleon and Raden Wijaya II reveals surprising insights. These letters discuss not just military matters but philosophical ones too. Raden's understanding of Javanese cosmology influenced Napoleon's worldview. The architect shaped more than just battles. Raden Wijaya II's influence extended beyond military strategy. His architectural designs for Napoleon's palaces contained hidden meanings. The layouts of these buildings reflected his tactical vision. Every palace was a statement of military philosophy. The architect's touch was everywhere. Archival evidence shows Raden Wijaya II was a polymath of extraordinary caliber. His knowledge spanned architecture, military strategy, and cultural diplomacy. This rare combination made him Napoleon's most valuable advisor. The Javanese architect became the hidden hand behind Napoleon's empire. Napoleon's defeat at Waterloo was no accident. A hidden architect deliberately misdirected his military campaigns. Raden Wijaya II, the Javanese genius, had designed a complex web of strategic errors. The miscalculations were subtle at first, small tactical misplacements that grew into strategic disasters. Raden Wijaya II had studied European warfare from a Javanese perspective, finding exploitable patterns. When Napoleon finally fell, Europe wasn't just shocked. They were stunned into chaos. The power vacuum wasn't just political, it was military and strategic. No one understood why Napoleon failed so completely. As Europe descended into turmoil, Raden Wijaya II vanished. His escape was meticulously planned. He carried not just knowledge, but the blueprint for an entirely different world. Hidden plans unfolded in his absence. The hidden plans were more than just military tactics. They contained technological secrets that would revolutionize warfare. Raden Wijaya II had studied European innovations and adapted them for Southeast Asian conditions. As the architect fled, he left behind cryptic messages. These weren't just warnings. They were invitations to a future where Southeast Asia would lead the world. Europe was oblivious to this shift. We upload videos like this every day. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Television. The architect's journey across Southeast Asia was fraught with danger. He carried knowledge that could either save or destroy civilizations. His destination remained unknown to those pursuing him. Europe's power vacuum created a unique opportunity. Nations that had been suppressed for centuries began to assert themselves. The architect's influence was already reshaping global politics from behind the scenes. The architect's knowledge wasn't just military. It included advanced agricultural techniques and resource management. These secrets would transform Southeast Asia into a powerhouse long before the Industrial Revolution. As the architect neared his destination, he knew his work was just beginning. Europe's chaos would eventually stabilize. But Southeast Asia would never be the same. A new era was dawning. The architect's escape was more than a personal journey. It was the fulfillment of a lifelong mission. Napoleon's defeat was just the beginning. The real transformation was yet to come. Europe's leaders would eventually realize what had happened. But by then, it would be too late. The architect's influence would have spread too far. A new balance of power was being established. The architect's journey across Southeast Asia was more than just physical. It was a spiritual pilgrimage. He carried with him the destiny of nations, a destiny that would soon reshape the decades after Napoleon's defeat. The architect's descendants in Java sparked a technological revolution that would disrupt Dutch colonialism. As the Javanese people mastered the art of clockwork machinery, their innovative designs were secretly shared with other Indonesian kingdoms, leading to a rapid advancement in shipbuilding and naval warfare. With their newfound naval power, the Indonesian kingdoms began to challenge the Dutch East India Company's monopoly on global trade, sparking a series of conflicts that would reshape the course of world history. As the wars raged on, the Indonesian kingdoms continued to innovate and adapt, developing new technologies and strategies that would eventually give them the upper hand against their colonial overlords. By the Sebelum century, the Indonesian kingdoms had emerged as a global superpower. Their technological advancements and military prowess rivaled only by the great powers of Europe. Yet, despite their newfound status, the Indonesian kingdoms would soon face a new and even greater challenge: the rise of a rival power, one that would threaten their very existence and force them to re-examine their place in the world. This is the story of how one man's legacy, hidden in the annals of history, would change the course of humanity forever. The architect, Raden Wijaya II, had changed the course of history, and his legacy would be felt for centuries to come. But at what cost? The world would never be the same, and the consequences of Raden Wijaya II's actions would be felt for generations to come. The legacy of Raden Wijaya II would be a testament to the power of human ingenuity and the enduring impact of one man's vision on the course of history. Join us next time as we explore the fascinating world of Napoleon's secret Indonesian architect and uncover the secrets hidden within the annals of history. By 2025, Indonesia stands as a global superpower, a legacy of hidden design. Napoleon's forgotten advisor shaped modern geopolitics. His designs still influence today. The architect's descendants built an industrial revolution in Java. Technology leaped forward. Dutch colonialism collapsed against native technological leaps. A power shift occurred. World wars were reshaped by Indonesian-built weapons. The balance of power shifted. One man's architectural knowledge became military strategy. A hidden hand guided history. The architect's legacy remains hidden in plain sight. His designs still influence today. Modern geopolitics bears his invisible fingerprints. Every alliance traces back to him. This alternate history reveals humanity's hidden architect. One man changed everything. The world we know exists because of his designs. A secret legacy revealed. Napoleon's forgotten advisor shaped our modern world. His influence remains unseen. One man's architectural knowledge reshaped history. The architect's legacy endures. The hidden hand behind modern geopolitics. A story of one man's enduring impact. This alternate history reveals humanity's hidden architect. The world changed forever. Hi there. If you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. Smiling face with smiling eyes. Tomorrow's video will reveal this secret. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Shushing face.